Welcome back to Spoclearn's training series. Today, the focus is on root cause analysis, a vital tool in your problem-solving arsenal. So what is root cause analysis? Often referred to as RCA, it's a systematic approach used to identify the true reasons or root causes of problems or incidents. You could almost think of it like a detective's investigation, peeling back the layers to find the real culprit. And just like detective work, RCA is critical across a broad range of industries. If you're in manufacturing, healthcare, or IT, for example, RCA is a go-to method for making sustainable improvements. It's about going beyond the obvious, beyond the symptoms, to understand the underlying issues at play. By doing so, we can develop solutions that address these root causes, rather than just treating the symptoms. In essence, RCA is about digging deeper to find the real reasons behind the problems we face. To master RCA, it's crucial to understand its key concepts and principles. Root cause analysis is not a process of merely treating the symptoms of a problem. It's about digging deeper, peeling back the layers until you reach the heart of the issue. It's about asking the hard questions and not stopping until you find the answers. It's about identifying the true cause of a problem, not just its symptoms. This concept is what sets RCA apart. Think of a problem like an iceberg. What we see on the surface, the visible part, these are the symptoms. But much like an iceberg, the true size and nature of the problem lie beneath the surface. The root cause is hidden, often overlooked in the rush to put a quick fix on the visible issues. RCA encourages us to explore beneath the surface, to seek out the true cause rather than just addressing the symptoms. Another fundamental principle of RCA is systemic thinking. This is the idea that all parts of a system are interconnected and interdependent. A change in one part of the system can and will affect the other parts. This principle helps us see the bigger picture, to understand how different parts of a system interact and contribute to the issue. Consider a clock. If it stops working, you cannot just look at the hour hand or the minute hand in isolation. You need to examine the entire mechanism, understanding how each gear, each spring, each part interacts and contributes to the functioning of the clock. In the same vein, when we approach a problem with systemic thinking, we consider all parts of the system, their interactions, their dependencies. We understand that a problem is rarely caused by a single element, but rather by a combination of factors within the system. Remember, RCA is not just about fixing problems, it's about understanding how different parts of a system interact. RCA is a journey of discovery, a process of learning and understanding that allows us to make informed decisions and implement effective, sustainable solutions. The best way to understand RCA is through real-life examples. Let's consider the healthcare industry. A patient repeatedly visits a hospital with the same health issue. Instead of treating only the symptoms each time, a root cause analysis could be performed to identify underlying lifestyle or environmental factors causing the patient's condition. The treatment could then be modified accordingly, leading to long-term improvement in the patient's health. Now, let's take an example from the manufacturing sector. A production line is constantly missing its targets. A superficial solution might be to push workers harder or hire more staff. But with RCA, we could uncover more fundamental issues. Perhaps the machinery is outdated or the process is inefficient. Addressing these root causes would result in sustainable improvements rather than temporary fixes. As you can see, RCA is not just a theoretical concept, it's a practical tool that can lead to significant improvements in any field. Well, we've just scratched the surface of what RCA is capable of. Today, we've learned how root cause analysis, or RCA, provides a systematic approach to identifying the true cause of a problem, not merely its symptoms. We've explored key concepts and principles such as systemic thinking and learned how to apply tools like the 5 whys technique, the cause and amp, effect diagram, and the Pareto chart to real-life scenarios. We've also discussed common pitfalls to avoid while conducting RCA, emphasizing the importance of thoroughness and collaboration. In the dynamic world we live in, problems are inevitable, but with RCA, you're equipped to tackle them head-on, leading to sustainable improvements in your organization. So I encourage you to continue exploring these concepts, apply them in your work, and see the difference it makes. If you found this introduction to RCA helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, Spoclearn is here to help you on your learning journey. Thanks for watching.